Yeah, this is the message of Vincent. I just want to give a little illustration to help my children work out on their exams very well for me. So I'll be happy, they'll be happy, and you will also be happy as a parent. The exams comes in two forms, Section A and Section B. Section A has 20 questions. In Section B, I've given them 4 questions with sub-questions. They have to choose only 3 to answer for me. And there are some basic things I would like them to have in mind as they answer. Now let's see the Section A. If you want to answer it, since we have objective questions, I'd like to have it done in this format. As they are typing for me, so they write Section A, underline nicely. But before then, you have to make sure they write their names. So the name should be written as they type. They have the subject, that's mathematics. They have class. So JHS 1 or 1L, 1A. If it's JHS 2, 2A, 2L. Then the date. Date. They should all be filled nicely before the Section A appears. Thank you. And they should be written nicely, all in capital letters. Now with the Section A part, we have number 1. They cannot have this circle around it in the exams. So some of them are doing this. It's allowed, no problem. If you want to write 1 and then dot, no problem. So write number 1. Give a space before number 2. So use the enter key. When you click on the enter key, it will shift to the next line for you. So number 2 up to number 10. Then number 11, number 12, up to number 20. Please, I want a space between the numbering. The first one, a space, the second one, a space, number 3, up to number 10, every 20. Section A does not need any question to be written before the answer. So just write, if your answer is A for number 1, write A. If number 2 answer is C, C. And please, all these must be in capital letters, not small letters, please. Capital letters only, please and please. If you should write small letters, I will deduct some marks. You must try to always obey simple instructions in the exams, and that will help at all times. Then the final one, 20, done. When it's done, when the child is done with all these, give a space again. Then I have Section B. Let's assume this is okay now. So Section B now, after this, you leave space. Then Section B is written. Section B is written also in capital letters nicely. Underlined. Please, Section B I've written answer only 3 questions from this part. The children should not write that for me to mark, no. Section B alone is okay. Then the answer. Once again, they should not write answer only 3 questions from this part before the answer is given. So the questions come in bits. Questions come in bits. So number 1, assuming the child wants to answer number 1, question 1A, question 2, question 1B, question 1C. All these are just one question. 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 So please and please, if I am saying answer 3 questions, it doesn't mean after you have answered the 1A, 1B, 1C, then you are done. This alone is for only one question. A child wants to answer number 4 or question 4. Feel free. You leave a space, again the enter key to give you a space. So question 4a. Question 4, maybe it's only A and B. So question 4b2 has been answered. You have answered 2 questions now. Then the third one you want to choose, maybe number 2 or number 3. Feel free. Again, leave space. Then go to that number 3. If it's A, B, C, D, then answer all of them nicely. With section B also, please and please, we don't need to write the questions before the answers. But there's something we should have in mind. All workings must be shown. I will give marks for correct presentation of work. If a child gives me only the answer, let's say find the area of a square of length 6 centimeters. Then the child writes number 1a, answer is equal to 36 centimeters squared. Please, it is wrong. I may give you maybe 1 mark for this. But how did you get your answer? That's where the workings must come in. So you must always give out every formula given to you while you were learning. The formula must be given how you solve everything nicely. The formula must be given while we solve everything nicely. Thank you. Then number 2 issue is, when you get to the final answer, if you underline, it's okay. If you don't underline too, no problem. Underline of the final answer just makes the work look a bit more beautiful or a bit beautiful. So it's not by force or it's not compulsory to underline the final answer. When you are through with that, you leave a space before the next answer. If you want to continue everything, but when I'm marking, I will leave a space before marking, so that was no big deal. But I'll be happy if you leave a space nicely, but don't leave too much space between the answers. Especially number 1A, B, C. Leave only 1 space and a little space. Then the next question, down to the same thing. When you are through with everything, please and please go through your answers very well. Go through your answers very well. You submit only once. When you submit and there's a mistake, you can't change your answers. You can't delete and resubmit. I'm giving every child or every student only 1 attempt. After that attempt, you can't do any editing or any resubmission. The issue is about fractions and how to cancel out. I put audios on the platform some time ago. If you want to write a fraction, I said you write the given number, the numerator first. Let's assume we have 18. Then you want to write 18 over 25. So after the 18, you highlight it. Highlight it. Then you click on the underline symbol. Some have ABC laptop, ABC and a line. So you click on that. They have the line under the number for you. I said continue moving the cursor. Or if you're using the phone, the space bar, keep on clicking on it. It will be moving. It will be moving. Then get to the next line. You keep moving till it gets under the 18. So 25 is written here nicely. Some may want to use the enter key. It's also allowed. So enter key, student, 18, and when I line there, you use the enter key. The 25 may be written here. Give a space between the first and the second numbers. With that also, it will be correct. No problem. I will not give a child wrong for doing this. I will still accept this. I'll accept this one too. I'm thinking this is the best way of writing it. But if you write this way, please, parents, tell your children it is still allowed and there will not be any problem. Now with the cancellation, with those using the laptop too, you also have the ABC crossed. ABC crossed this. So it means if you want to cancel the 18, maybe with the common one, which is maybe 3 or 2. Let's assume that one we have 18 over 24. So you cancel out, highlight this one, click on this, then you have it crossed for you. So 6 goes here 3 times. 6 goes here also 4 times. You have cancelled out nicely. Then the final answer is 3 out of 4 or 3 over 4. It's very beautiful. I mark it for you. Those using the phone, you may have S crossed, or it may differ. With the type of phone you are using, you may have a different letter with it being crossed for you. Highlight the number, click on that symbol, then you have the line across it for you. Then write the number of times there. But please, when you are through with the cancellation, you must first undo your action. When you are through with the cancellation, so you move the cursor one step. Then you will now, if you are using the laptop, you move the cursor. But if you are using the phone, use the enter key, the space bar. Click on it again to push it forward. Then you click on the symbol again to undo the action for you before you can write the 3. Otherwise, you just write the 3 without trying to undo your actions. You have a line across the 3 there for you, and that will spoil your work. So when you are through, move the cursor, or if you are using your phone, click on the space bar to give us one step ahead. Then you undo that. Then you come back and now continue, write the 3 there. This one to remove it, then you are okay. You get there. Please, any work given without it being cancelled, please and please, the child will lose some marks. So you must always make sure you cancel out your work to show how your working has been done before the final answer. I won't give you 0 if you don't cancel. You get some marks. But I hope my children want to do well, or my students want to do well. I will be happy if they do well. So they must try to cancel out to show me how they got their final answers. For the centimeter squared, if you have to find area, JHS1, you need this. You may also need it from next term. How to use this. When you write the 36 centimeters, just leave the cursor there, that line there. Don't move it. We have T squared, X squared. It depends on the letter you have. Any letter you have on your laptop or on your phone, which has this symbol, a letter is equal to. From here, just click on that letter. Then you click on 2 because we want 2 to be on top of it for you. Click on 2, the 2 will be on top of it for you. Yet when you are done, move the cursor one step. Move it. Laptop. You are using your phone, use the space bar. Just one, click on it once to shift forward 1. Again, you have to undo the action. When I do the action, you are free now to move to type or write anything on the page. If 1 centimeter is equal to 3, the same 2 will be used. But when you come to click, you click on the 3, not 2. Then the 3 will be on top of it for you. So this symbol is for any number you want to use, not only 2. If you want to use about 5, so 36 centimeters raised to the power 5 is there. I hope this short video will help parents guide their words in answering the questions. But please, I'll be happy these things are being done before the child goes to seek to answer the exams and answer the questions for me. During the exams, it will distract the child. So try as much as possible to help out on all these things before the child goes to sit to write the exams. Once again, only one attempt. If you are true and there's a mistake, please, I can't give you back a chance to do it. So can you help the children understand these things before they sit to answer the questions? Like you type before they submit, no sort of work. Everything that those who have done the work so far, they have all seen it, how we do it. Class test, everything. The same method is going to be used in doing all these things. All the best to my students, all the best to my children. After marking, I will give out the feedback. You see the mark the child has scored. Though it is going to be recorded over there, I will still want you to see what the child has done. If you have any issue about the marking, please and please, as usual, kindly see me closed door. Let's handle it. It's not appropriate for it to be on the main platform, being JHS1 platform or JHS2 platform, WhatsApp platform. Kindly private message me. Let's go there. Then we'll settle everything. But please and please, guide your children. They should not say, or mama, dada, I can't do it. You should try their best, but we are learning. We are all learning new things. So try to explain all this to your wards before they start. Exam is from today up to Sunday evening, Sunday 11:59 p.m. The date will be on the system anyway, but I just want you to be aware. By Sunday night, that's getting to Monday, as I did for the class test, no more submissions will be accepted. So try your best possible. It's a weekend. So parents using phones and other things may be a bit reduced. So please, let's encourage our wards to do their work fast. Let's finish it early, not to rush. But you don't wait till Monday or Sunday evening before doing it. It will maybe you can happen with your machine. Gadget can have a problem. Internet problem can come. The phone or the laptop can break down at any time. So let's make hay while the sun shines. Let's try to use the opportunity given. I believe in not rushing in answering questions, but at least you must make sure you prepare, go through the questions very well, understand very well before you answer. Understand very well before you answer. The best of luck to my children, the best of luck to the students, and may God help us all.